Hey guys. Oh wait, shit. Hold on. I forgot to connect my headset to the TV. There we go. Okay. What's up, guys? Waste here. There's nothing really special about this video. I just want to test something out, see if like like I can record videos, post it on YouTube and stuff, because I don't know why I haven't done this earlier. You know, whenever I first got my PlayStation 5, because all of the videos that you'll see on my YouTube, you know, that were previously recorded, you know, like the Batman Arkham videos. I fucked that up. But the Batman Arkham videos, the Forest playthrough, Watch Dogs playthrough, all of that was recorded on my old PS4, and I guess I must have gotten like confused or whatever, or I must have like forgotten that I haven't actually linked my PlayStation 5 account to my YouTube, and I just did that. Um, so, um, so yeah, basically this is a test to see if like my videos and stuff will load it and like actually upload it to my YouTube. And if so, and everything is correct, you know, it's all going good, then I will actually start, you know, like uploading videos, maybe doing like commentary, talking about things, you know, like, for an example, you know, I've already covered well, I don't, no, I haven't covered the DoorDash situation, but I mean, that topic and that whole situation is pretty old, you know, where the girl walked into the guy's house and claimed that she was sexually assaulted, you know, um, which, you know, I'll give in my little take right now. She was not sexually assaulted. She walked into the dude's house without any permission, and with the permission that she was granted or whatever in the note, when you order from DoorDash, you can specify what you want with your meal or whatever. You know, like how you want it delivered. You can either like leave it on the doorstep, walk away, or ring their doorbell, let them know, hey, your food's here, and stuff like that. And I know this because I used to go door dashing with my uncle and stuff, so I've seen it like firsthand. Um, so I guess you can say like I have a little bit of experience with that, even though I myself have not worked for DoorDash. Um, but yeah, I feel like I'm fully inclined to say that, you know, you don't just walk into somebody's house, especially if they tell you not to, you know. So, her seeing that the door was cracked or whatever, and then her, like, going into his house and recording him without his permission while he was sleeping, uncalled for, and it was her fault. She's in the wrong completely. Now, I can understand with the door being cracked and stuff, you know, hey, maybe something's wrong, you know. Maybe like I should check on him, you know. Because I mean, I feel like any good person would do that, but what isn't necessary or whatever is recording him while he is asleep and then claiming that you were attacked when he was asleep. That was uncalled for, you know, and I don't see why she would have a reason to do that. Um, but but yeah, just my little take on it. You know, hate me if you want, whatever. Um, even though I'm like, how many months ago did that come out? Like, I know I'm at least a few months late. I keep fucking up these tricks, but yeah, I know that I'm like at least a few months, right? I'm a little tardy to the party here, but but yeah, just my take on the situation, even though it happened so long ago. But I mean, going by that logic, then people shouldn't really care about World War II and stuff. Now, I'm not saying, excuse me. Anyways, now I'm not saying that nobody should. I was using that as like a metaphor or whatever, you know. But obviously, World War II is a topic that should be talked about, and stuff like that. It's not really really cool or whatever. The yeah, you know, I'm just gonna leave it at there. What else is there? What else is there? Because I gotta at least make this video like a certain amount, you know, maybe like 10 minutes. Definitely more than like 5 minutes, 6, 7, or like 8 minutes, you know, probably like 10 minutes, you know. Also, that was not a 6, 7 joke. Okay, so don't even try it. What, the 6, 7, 6, 7. Dude, you know what's really crazy? I saw a video of someone talking about the 6-7 meme, and I looked at the thing. It said that it was 7 or like 6 or 7 months ago, which is ironic because the 6-7 meme, you know, the 6-7 meme was made like 6-7 months ago, you know. I keep making 6-7 jokes. It's not funny, but I mean, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, when it was made, you know, what's wrong with that? It's your mind who's thinking that. Even though I'm clearly saying it as in, like, the joke or whatever. Whatever. Ooh, hard slam, dude. But yeah. Aw. Whoop, boom! But yeah, that's basically it. Hit a little jig. Hit a little jiggy. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like I was saying, like at the beginning of the video, this is just a test. You know, I'm pretty sure I've already covered that. You know, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to, like, yap and stuff, but I'm not going to yap too much. You know, like about topics and stuff, like stuff that I want to talk about, stuff that I want to go over. Because then what would be the point in me making more videos, you know? Like, I'm talking about everything in one video. What's the point in me making more if I'm, like, covering everything in just one big video? So every topic is going to be its own video, kind of like what Moist Critical does. I guess you can say that he's actually an inspiration for me, mainly because I don't have like a webcam or anything. So I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna be like a commentary thing. I'm taking ideas from Moist Critical, you know. I'm like inspiration stuff, but like I'm doing it in my own style. You know. And I know this is probably a bad play because commentary channels, you don't really see those anymore. The last commentary channel I actually watched was Scrubby. You guys remember Scrubby? Dude, I used to watch his videos daily. I remember one time he was talking about, there's this one story that he had, like, made a video about, but it was basically him and his friends pulled a heist to steal brownies from the cafeteria. Like, a whole, like, elaborate plan just to steal, like, the brownies. Which, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the food at school nowadays suck. And that's probably because, I went to school, I started school 2013. I was in kindergarten. I didn't start pre-K. I skipped pre-K, just went straight to kindergarten in 2013, which is the same year that GTA 5 released, which is kind of crazy, you know. And hopefully, you know what? Yo, wait. 2013 is when I started school, which is the same year GTA 5 came out. Now, if GTA 6 comes out 2026, if it actually does, you know, and it doesn't get delayed again, then I will start life, you know. I will start my adulthood when the next GTA comes out. That's crazy. that's actually crazy to think about. What? Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. Move, bitch! Oh, I thought I was gonna make it. Silly me. But yeah, that's very, interesting to think about. Look at you. Wait, how do I... Shit. Let me get in front of him. Come on, dance. Come on. Bust out some moves. Yo! Yo! Hell yeah. I want that emote so bad, but it's premium. I'm not paying for the Skate Battle Pass. Or Skate Pass. It's not a Battle Pass. I'm talking about it like it's Fortnite or something. Which, I mean, that's one thing that I want to talk about, is Fortnite, how it basically killed video games. You know, I believe that to an extent, you know, because when Fortnite came out in like 2017, it was the most popular game. So then all of these other companies just started making battle royale games. And I know battle royale games have been along, like, they've been a thing, and they've been around way before like Fortnite. Just look at like PUBG, you know, H1Z1. They've been a thing before Fortnite, I believe. But I mean, I'm talking about like Call of Duty made a battle royale, you know, and then Apex Legends and stuff like that. Which, oh my god, as much as I hate Fortnite or whatever, or I don't necessarily hate it, I just don't like it, you know. It's not fun. It's not fun anymore. It was cool when they added Lego, but now it's just stupid. But anyways, I don't really like Fortnite, but if you gave me a choice between Fortnite and Apex Legends, I'm choosing Fortnite all day. The younger me would have said like, PUBG. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, PUBG was a good game. It just sucks now. I'm just kidding. I don't know how PUBG is doing. I haven't played in a long time. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Oh. And he makes it. Swish. Ah. I messed it up. Because that's like the end of the line over there. Bro. I'm gonna go retry that. I wonder if that glitch is still a thing. Yeah, it is. Nice. Alright, but anyways. Oh no, I'm stuck. Alright. But anyways, what was I talking about? I don't know. This game is fun though. Don't get me wrong. This game is fun. Now, the one thing that I don't understand, you know, people are like, it's too unrealistic. For the people who say that, fuck off. You know, it's literally a skate game. You know, if you really think about it, Skate 3 wasn't all realistic either, because nobody could survive a fall from 100 stories, you know. I will say this though, I think they did like kind of like child-proof it, you know. Like they made it more kid-friendly. Because I remember in Skate 3, you can like activate this thingy or whatever, like Hall of Meat. So that way, like, whenever you like have a hard slam or like just slam in general, it shows you like what bones you broke and stuff, and it actually shows like the bones breaking. Or I mean, I don't think they showed it actually breaking. I think they just highlighted the bones or whatever and made the sound effect, which I mean, still, cool feature. I really missed that. Um, oh, and also another thing, in Skate 3 when you crashed or whatever, it actually showed your character, like, getting bruised, having scrapes and stuff. It was cool. I like that feature. I don't know why they didn't do that for this game. You know, it feels like a really big missed opportunity. But, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna argue with the gods of EA. Even though I think they are pretty, pretty selfish, you know. Um, and, to be honest, I'm surprised that they're still updating this game. Usually, they have some fun or whatever, and then they're just like, okay, now on to the next fuck toy. And then they just, like, leave it out. You know? Like, they fill it up, and then they just leave it there for it to, like, stink and stuff. Kind of like the sock under your bed. But yeah. Which, I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna make a prediction. Oh my god. They're not gonna keep this game alive. They're not. Let's just face it. They're gonna do, like, they're gonna do a few more updates, and then they're just gonna abandon this game completely. Oof. Ouchie. Wish I could see my bones, you know. But yeah. How long have I been recording? 17 minutes? Okay, that's good enough. Right now, I don't really have anything to, like, really talk about, and to be honest, I want to save, like, topics that I do want to bring up. I want to save those topics for an individual video, you know, any situation, um, who knows. And you know what, if you've made it this far, if, you have any, like, drama you've seen on the internet, let me know. I'll definitely, like, do some digging or whatever, and, maybe I'll make a video about it, you know, you can hear my opinion and stuff, or you can just, like, hear my voice, you know, yapping about whatever I'm talking about, you know, like, for an example, the, Emerald Twitch situation, TwitchCon situation, which, I mean, also, that's another thing. I'm not gonna talk about it because it happened so long ago, which, I mean, still sucks. Like, it really sucks that happened to her, and, honestly, where the fuck was the security? But yeah, oh yeah, that's basically it, yeah. Like I said, you know, you have any, topics or whatever, DM me. Not on TikTok, though. My DMs don't work on TikTok, but if you have my Instagram, my, whatever, you know, that I'm active on, you can shoot me a DM there. Be like, hey, did you hear about the new Epstein files or something? Which, I mean, I'm not going to talk about the Epstein files, you know, not yet. Maybe when I get more educated, you know, and more comfortable about talking about things like that. I probably, like, am not going to be talking about politics and stuff. I'm not a political person. I am a regular human who, you know, who just likes talking about things, whatever. But if you want me to be like, oh, I'm fully supportive of Trump. I am a hard right wing, you know. I'm not gonna do that. I will say though, on my political views or whatever, I am an independent. Okay, I uh, I I see the good and bad in both sides, you know, and really truthfully, I don't trust either. I really don't. If you want my honest take on it, you know, like I don't trust Trump. I don't trust Biden, Harris, whatever, because really and truthfully, anyone who's in power, most likely secretly like evil, you know. But but yeah, I know I keep trying to like end this video, but I just keep like yapping and stuff. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna try to end the video here, but I'm gonna like get this out first. If you enjoyed this, you want to see more, or you know, god damn it, or like something like that, you know. If you're really interested, or you see like me like having potential or whatever, blah blah blah, you know, you should definitely subscribe, like this video, boost the algorithm, so that I can like get more views and stuff, so that my voice can be heard by multiple people. But yeah, any topics, um, feel free to shoot me a DM, like DM. Oh my god. Again, TikTok DMs do not work. Don't even try it. I got age restricted on TikTok because I tried to go live, and then they were like, "Oh, you need to prove that you're over the age of 16. You got to show your driver's license." I don't have my driver's license yet, so yeah. Then I tried to like cancel everything, and they were like, "Yeah, well, fuck you, buddy. Um, well, we are just gonna age restrict your account, so I can't message anybody. I can't join any lives. I can't go live." And yeah, maybe when I get my driver's license finally, then I'll be able to do that. But until then, TikTok, no go. But Instagram, you know, whatever. My Instagram should be waste of space 147. You know, if it doesn't have 147 at the end of it, it ain't me, bro, chacho. Or if it like, I really don't remember what my Instagram looks like. I'm pretty sure you can go to my page or whatever and you see me in the snow. That's my active account. Um, but yeah. Um, just a little test. But if you made it this far, awesome. Thank you. Love you. But yeah. Now, I'm finally going to end this video. I keep edging it. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically like all I have to say now. Yeah. Bye. Bye.